you've got, the way I'm looking at this is you're at 2,400. We've got 3,100 that were really. Miss Banks coming up. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
That's highly favored and visiting the court of the Honorable J. Cedric Simpson.
Hey. All right. How much is owing on this?
Rent to retain is $584.39. Court costs are $192 for a total of $776.39, Your Honor.
All right. We're at the same spot. All right. Ms. Banks, how are we going to get this paid?
Your Honor, the park owes me for having trees,
Oh, that's right.
and I have asked.
Did you talk to Ms. Dornbush?
She did call me, asked me to take in copies of my receipt.
Did you do that?
Of where I made the payment for the tree, which is their property, and they were.
All right. You took those into the office?
I did.
All right. Counsel, you know anything about that or?
I do, Your Honor. I do have a receipt from 2022 where it looks like Ms. Banks did remove trees. However, I don't have any documentation from Ms. Banks reporting the trees in 2022 in the first place. I did have correspondence from her dating back in 2017, actually 2016 through 2017, regarding the trees that were handled and taken care of, and confirmation receipt from Ms. Banks that everything looked good back in May of 2017. As far as the tree removal in 2022, my client has no documentation, and we even went as far as contacting the previous manager who still works within the same parent company. We went as far as contacting them to confirm that nothing was ever brought up in 2022 regarding the trees. So where it stands now, we never received notice, and Ms. Banks removed the trees without approval from landlord.
For 10 years, 15 years, Your Honor, I asked the office to cut the trees down. I have copies of where the trees were on my roof of my modular home, also on the roof of my shed. It were holes. I have pictures to show where the trees were on my home. And I did ask them for 10 to 15 years for the removal of the trees. So I have pictures. I have.
Let me ask this. How much are you claiming for the tree removal?
Trees were $750, $775 is what I paid. I have the bank receipt. I have a receipt.
Okay. All right. And plaintiff's position is that there was no prior knowledge or anything regarding the removal of the trees.
Correct, Your Honor.
Hold on, Ms. Banks. So do you have, Ms. Banks, photos of the condition of the trees at that time? Do you have those? Did you supply that to them also or no?
She asked for the receipt.
No, she did. Okay, but, and I guess, counsel, my question would be, if the trees were in such a condition that Ms. Banks is saying that she got approval to do it because of the trees. Would it be helpful if, to another analysis by the plaintiff, if she were to get you the photos?
Your Honor, I went back with my client. They looked through documentation, and we even, again, contacted the manager at the time to see if there was any maybe verbal communication of this. And to our knowledge, there was no notice. In 2017, Ms. Banks did write us a letter regarding the trees, in which my client went out and remedied the situation in May of 2017. And on that same document, it says resident said everything was fine. So at that time in 2017, Ms. Banks did submit proper documentation to us. As far as the 2022 removal, we have no documentation supporting that. Further,
but the trees weren't taken. The trees weren't taken out, right? I mean, it's not like they removed the whole trees. They were cutting back the trees, right?
Correct. They were trimmed.
So if in 2017 a tree is cut back, I'm thinking by 2025, and I'm no horticulturalist, but I believe that they'll grow.
Right, but
Right?
my client had no notice of the growth affecting her any further.
So here's what I'll do. I'll set it prior to setting it for trial. For final settlement conference, I'll set that final settlement conference in person, June 2nd, 2026 at 9 a.m. That's an in-person hearing. And then if we need to pursue it toward trial, we'll set a date from that date. I'll see if I can get it resolved. Make sure to bring your receipt, because I've not seen them. Bring your receipts and the photos to that hearing on the 2nd. Okay?
May I say something?
I can't. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. The document sent to me, Judge, had another party's name on it. I received your notice.
Yeah, we tried to clarify that the last time. And I understand what you're saying, but I think as I see it, it wasn't going to affect potentially you because you appeared, may have had a bearing on the other case. We took a look at that when you brought that to our attention.
Then honorable judge, if I can state that I've never been late on my rent. It's Zio Farms.
Ms. Banks told me that the last time. Did I have any reason to ever doubt you?
No.
Okay. I believe that you're current on that. I understand what this dispute is. I just want to be able to take a look at it, have all the parties there, and see if we can resolve it prior to trial. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a very blessed weekend.
I will.
Zio Farms versus Adam Bryant. And he's on my sheet. Hello.
How are you?
Think I'm okay.
All right.
All right. Your name?
Adam Bryant.
And he's on my sheet. Oh, I just see it. All right. How much is owing?
The total inclusive of court costs is $1,290.75.
All right.
A referral was made to Friend Indeed,
Yeah.
right? All right.
And from Friends Indeed, that young lady is a blessing. And I don't know what I did to deserve her, but she come down here and met me here to bring me a check for $1,320.75 that I can either A, turn over to the courts. When I get back to my neighborhood, I can put it in their drop box and
Is it made to Zio Farms?
made to Sile Farms from Friends Indeed.
All right. And how much is it?
$1,320.75.
Fantastic.
I'm very pleased.
Good things happen.
Absolutely.
I always say that the important thing is when we receive that blessing at some point in life, we just pass it along.
The most important thing is that listen to you whenever you said, just calm down, have a good weekend. Everything will be all right. And you know what? Everything was all right.
That it worked out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this case out to the 29th, 2026 at 1 p.m. I'll set that. You get that directly to the landlord. They'll be paid in full. They'll dismiss it, and then you're all set.
Oh, so I don't get to come back on the 29th?
You don't have to come back.
It's my birthday, Judge. Could you
Is it your birthday?
give me a birthday present? I'll come back for that.
Yeah, Alan's got it. All right. Well, Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care of
Have a great weekend.
yourself. Style Farms versus Paula Clark. Sir, thank you so much for that and helping her out. I do appreciate that.
My mother raised a good boy.
Yes, yes, she did.
Hi,
Hello. Who are you?
I'm Paula Clark, and this is my son, Anthony.
Okay. You're gonna do the talking, right?
I'm gonna do some talking
You gonna let him talk?
this time.
I don't want to hear him. No, I'm kidding. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Total inclusive of court costs is $3,566.99, Your Honor.
All right.
And I don't dispute,
Okay. You're not.
but you know, because you explained to me that because he wasn't under bankruptcy, that someone still has to pay it. And I did say I did have $2,000, but they got a turn off notice for DTE, so I did pay $6. I have to look at my phone. $665, so they wouldn't lose power because my husband has a hospital bed that goes up and down.
Got it.
So, and he was in the hospital and I had to miss work. So I did not get a paycheck this week to put that money back with the $1,335 that I do have. But he did reach out to Hawk and they gave him some information, which I'm not aware of.
Okay.
Did do the SDR for them for
Have you gotten an answer back on the SER?
no, but
No.
you have the tracking number.
Yes, we have all that. Okay. So go ahead. What do you want to tell me?
I contacted Hawk Wednesday. I didn't get a reply. So I called this morning and they gave me a name for an Nakia from Friends Indeed that will be calling me hopefully today. And someone named Shira from Faith in Actions that I'm waiting on a phone call.
Okay, so they referred you out to Friends Indeed and Faith in Action.
Yes.
All right. So and you got $1,335
Correct.
you can pay to the landlord.
Yes.
Okay. So why don't you get the $1,335 over to the landlord? We're going to be about 22 something off, I think, if my math is clear. All right. So you pay the $1,335. I get having to deal with the electric. I understand that. Okay. You got to pay that by Monday or by Tuesday the 26th.
When I leave today, I'll go
Go and do it. Okay.
order,
That's fine.
drop it in the drop box because I think the office is not open today.
Okay. Now, so then my question is,
And June's rent will be paid on time.
got it. Okay. This back balance though, when's the next time that a payment can be made on that? Can a payment be made next week on that or no?
I don't know what they're,
What they're gonna come up with?
yeah.
Correct. Okay. So and it was Friends Indeed and Faith in Action, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I'll do. Get that $1,335 to them. I will adjourn this out 1 week to the 29th, 2026 at 1 p.m. Okay. Now, just to make you aware of what I may do on that date is I may issue a judgment, and that's solely to lock the figure in place and then try to give you time to get that worked out with Friends Indeed and whatever. If that's going to be delayed. Okay.
Okay. And I have a question. I need something showing that I was here today for my job so I don't get points. Because last week I got 3 points because I didn't go to work.
Do you want me to write something?
Please and thank you.
I don't know if she was here. Wait, what's it? All right.
I seen you via Zoom.
Right. You the tape. No, I'm kidding. So
I mean, I did give them the summons from last week,
I got,
but I don't have something for today
and you need something just to say that you were here,
that I was here,
that you were here.
so I don't get points.
Well, for this week, let's do it this way because that she was here this week and just put from what, do you need a time on there or no?
No, just that I showed up.
We're here. So we'll do that. I'll sign off on that and then include in there that she's scheduled to be back in court on the 29th. So,
Please and thank you.
Your Honor,
yes,
I do have a note that she was present at the first hearing.
yes. She was here. It's just,
It's my job.
yeah, it's not us or anybody else. It's her job.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You want me to bring him down here?
I'm sorry.
I'll have Alan take care of him.
Well, because my husband's been in the hospital twice, they have the position that I had.
Mm-hmm.
They said I'm unreliable.
Oh,
So they took it from me.
all right.
So now I don't get the hours that I was getting.
Look,
So I'm doing the best I can to help them.
ma'am, I don't have a doubt at all about that. Okay. Do me a favor though.
I'm gonna breathe.
That's it. We will get you that letter. It's gonna work out.
I know it will.
It'll all work out.
Sure will.
And if it becomes easier for you and he can come down, if it becomes easier for you next week, if they give you a hard time, then
Because I'm already scheduled to work.
okay. If they give you a hard time about that, then at least ask if you can appear via Zoom. I'll approve that.
No, I'm gonna come.
You're gonna come down?
I'm coming
All right.
just to see you and Alan.
All right. Yes, man. All right. Okay, so Anna get you taken care of with that, and then we'll be all set. All right. Thank you. You have a blessed weekend.
I will.
Style Farms versus Melanie Clemens. Melanie Clemens. Not checked in. You may proceed, Kat.
Thank you, Your Honor. Rent to retain is $990.96. Court costs are $192 for a total of $1,182.96.
Judgment to the plaintiff.
Your
That's by default.
Honor, Your Honor, I am so
Yes.
sorry. I did send an update yesterday to our attorneys. Ms. Clemens paid in full, but it was via our portal. We do need to do an adjournment on this to allow it time to clear.
Time for it to clear. All right.
Thank you for
I'll
that.
go with that. May 29th, 2026, 1 p.m. All right. Sile Farms versus John Crode. Nope, John Crode or Adriana Williams. Okay, neither are here. Counsel, you may proceed unless Patty tells you not to. No.
We're good as far as I know.
Your Honor, the total remaining balance is $206.96. I did just receive a voicemail from the tenant saying that she is going to be making the payment today. However, she did also tell me that payment was going to be in yesterday and the day before that. So if we could take the judgment under advisement, if payment is made, then on Tuesday we'll file a dismissal. If payment is not made, then
I'll tell you what I'll do. No, it's too, quite frankly, I'd take the judgment, but I wouldn't let a writ issue without a hearing. So rather to avoid a hearing, I'll just adjourn this out. If they don't pay, then I'll do a judgment.
okay.
Good. So 29th, 1 p.m. Since it's looks like everything's paid but the court costs. Sile Farms versus Lauren Eccles. No, she's right here. She's on her way up. She had to get up here. She pushed all those children out of the way. Everything. No, I'm just. I'm kidding. Ms. Eccles, how are you today?
Good, all right.
All right. And what is plaintiff's claim at this time?
Rent to retain is $2,208.68. Court costs are $192 for a total of $2,468.
Got it. Okay. All right, Ms. Echols, you were gonna pay some funds. Did we not get those in or what happened?
My DTE was disconnected, so I had to pay to get it reconnected. And then I had to figure out transportation to get to work this week. So that's why I wasn't able to make my payments.
I got you. All right, so let me ask you this. How do you think, or how are you intending to get this paid, you think?
So I did apply for SDR. I got a letter back. My appointment is the 20th. I submitted all of my documents yesterday. I also reached out to the Treasury because I didn't receive my Michigan tax refund. And so I faxed them a copy of my eviction notice and they expedited it for 2 weeks.
So Michigan Department of Treasury expedited, they're gonna send you a refund and you hope to get that within 2 weeks.
That's the timeline that they gave me. And I get paid again on the 29th.
Okay. All right. About how much is Treasury sending, you think?
Like 17.
1,700? Okay. And so you had to use this whole last paycheck to try to get, is that what happened? Okay. What do you, on the 29th, how much will you be able to pay?
14.
Pardon?
14.
Okay. So you're getting 17 from Treasury. You'll have 14
For my job.
from your job. And you think you'll be able to pay that all on the 29th?
I'm hoping that tax refund does come in that 2-week time frame. But
I got you. All right. You're overwhelmed right now, aren't you? Right? And so when you get overwhelmed, that goes. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Right now, you're at about 2,400. You've got, the way I'm looking at this is you're at 2,400. We've got 3,100 that we're really looking at that you have, right? But we just don't know. We don't have it timed as to when it's coming, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are you in your unit? You said you did an SER.
Mhm.
How many people are in your unit?
3.
Are you what, and 2 kids or? Okay. All right. So let me explain to you what I'm going to do, okay? We're going to try to do this in a way, Miss Echoes. I'm going to adjourn your case out to the 29th next week at 1, okay? Will you get your 1,400 before then, you think, or when is that paid to you typically?
It's on the 29th.
Pardon?
It's on the 29th.
Get it on the 29th.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you get it late in the day? I mean,
No, it's direct deposited in the morning.
okay, so you may have that 14 on that day.
Yeah.
That you can get to the landlord.
Yes.
Okay. So on the 29th, when it goes in, if you can get a payment over to them of the 1,400, would appreciate that. Okay. Now, what I may do next week, since we're coming down to the end of the month, is I may issue a judgment for whatever the balance is. Okay. Give you time to get that paid in case the Treasury check hasn't come in. Okay. And we'll try to get that paid off and let you kind of work your way to getting June, because we just have to get you back on track, right?
Yeah.
Well, that you think that'll work for you?
Yes, thank you.
All right. So it'll be next week at 1:00. You get the 1,400 to them by that date, by the 29th. Okay. And then it's all gonna work out. You're gonna be okay. We'll figure out something and get through this. Fair enough?
Yes, thank you.
All right. You know something? When you lose faith a little bit, just remember that gentleman that came up, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, because he had applied, somebody showed up with a check. He didn't think it was going to happen. All right. This is all going to work out. We'll get you through it.
Thank you.
Okay. You have a good weekend. Tile Farmers versus Tile Pro. How you doing? I'm doing well. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, the total inclusive of court costs is $1,273.77.
All right. So about where we were the last time. All right. How are we getting this paid?
Like I was trying to tell you last time, I was able to pay $1,100 at the time, and then it would take about another 2 to 3 weeks for me to get the next month's paid. Or I guess this current month paid.
So say that to me again, because I don't have a note for that.
So the paperwork that I received last time was for somewhere around $1,000.
Correct.
So I paid the $1,100, and then they also wanted the $1,000 or $1,200 for this month, and that's
okay.
Today.
Talking, this is May.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I need another 2 weeks from today, and it'll all be paid.
Okay, so let's see what we can do on your case. So you get paid on Fridays? Is that
yes?
So your next check is when? Is it next week or the week after?
This Friday. I get paid weekly.
You get paid weekly?
Yes.
And this is one of those behind-the-scenes realities of eviction court that many people never see. A payment has been made, but because it hasn't cleared yet, the entire case is put on pause for another week. It's a reminder that timing matters just as much as the money itself. One banking delay can be the difference between a dismissal and a judgment.
I have 80 miles.
I either have to laugh about it or cry. So, all right, so you need to the 5th.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The 5th of June, you'd have everything done. You have this amount paid.
The 5th of June. Is that next week?
No, next week's the 29th of May, and then the 5th of
5th, yeah.
5th weeks out.
Yes, everything should be paid on the 5th of June.
All right.
It will be paid on the 5th of June.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find no tribal issue after a hearing. I'm going to grant a judgment for possession. Okay. For the $1,273.77. And the writ date is extended to June 5th. Okay, that'll give you time to get that paid. That doesn't include your June rent.
Correct.
But it'll give you time to get that back balance paid up.
Yep.
Okay? And
all right.
That'll work that way. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
All right. You take care. Have a great weekend. Sile Farmers versus Tyler Cole. Should have just called them up together. How you doing?
How are you?
Okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
The total balance inclusive of court costs is $2,843.01.
$43.01. Okay. So you got the 16 or whatever you said you were going to get in, right? Okay. All right. So how are we going to get the rest of this paid off?
I'm gonna pay $1,000 today because I get paid
Today?
today. Yes. I
Okay.
have Fridays, and then in 2 weeks, I should have another 18. Or yeah,
Okay. The other crawl, that's your brother?
yeah.
Okay. So you're going to pay 1,000 today. That's going to take you down to about 1843.01. And then you need to
2 weeks,
the 5th, or
I
you
believe.
get paid every 2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I paid today.
And so you got paid today, the 22nd. 29th, you don't get a check, but the 5th is your next check, and you can have the 18 paid.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with your brother. Okay.
All right, I appreciate it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grant a judgment for possession. Yours is going to be a little bit different, but not, no, well, don't worry. It'll be the same, kind of.
That's okay.
All right. So I'm finding no tribal issue. I'm going to grant a judgment for possession for the total 2843.01. Go get the 1,000 in today.
Yep.
Right. And then I'm going to give you to the 5th, June 5th, to pay that. So I'll extend your time out a little bit.
Absolutely, I appreciate
Get that paid. And like I said, your brother, that doesn't include your June.
it. Yeah, I know.
Okay, but it'll get you caught up.
Yep, absolutely. I appreciate everything done.
Okay, you guys take care. Silo Farms versus Shane Meyer. And Jordan Marshall. Your name?
Jordan Marshall.
All right. And what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Total inclusive of court costs is $1,424.46.
I'm sorry, 1,400.
24.46.
Okay, there were too many fours in there, but I got it. Okay. How are we going to get this done?
This morning I dropped off a $400 money order into the Dropbox because the office is closed. I just need a little bit more time, Your Honor. I'm doing my best to get all the funds gathered up.
Gotcha. I gotcha. So, do we have the 400?
I can confirm the money order was in the Dropbox, Your Honor. We're not able to process it.
Okay, so the 400 has not been taken off of this figure.
I know I emailed the attorney this morning. I don't know if she was able to take that off there or not, but we do have it in certified funds.
Got it. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out, does he owe 1,000 or does he owe 1,400 still?
No, he owes 1,000. If the $400 payment was received, the numbers don't reflect that.
Got it. Okay. So then we got 1,024 that effectively is owed. And you said you need a little bit more time. What are you thinking? When can you get this
My
done?
roommate gets paid on the 29th, I'm being told, and then I'm hoping to sell some more things during this week to get more.
Okay. So if your roommate gets paid
The 29th, sir.
29th, how much do you think that will take care of?
I'm expecting around 600.
About 600 of that.
Yes, sir.
And then
I'm doing odd jobs and selling my belongings to.
What a dramatic turnaround. Just minutes ago, this tenant was facing an eviction judgment, and now the case is one payment away from disappearing entirely. The judge quickly does the math, confirms assistance funds have arrived, and creates a path to resolution. These are the moments that make courtroom proceedings so unpredictable. Sometimes a case isn't won by a legal argument, but by finding $127.29 at exactly the right time.
Record collection. So I'd have to go to a record shop and get off them.
okay. All right. I'm going to kind of do the same thing I did with the last two for you.
Mhm.
Okay. And try to get you to the 5th. Find no tribal issue after hearing. Grant a judgment for possession. So on his ledger, the 4 has come out, right? I mean, you've got it. So if I do 1,024.
Yes, that's correct. We have it.
All right. 1,024.46. Okay, I'll do that. I'm going to extend your time to pay out to the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You think you'll be able to, I mean, with the 6 and the 4, you think you'll be able to get yourself there? Or
I think so, Your Honor. I'll do everything I can to put it there.
there's not a doubt in my mind about that because you whittled this down. Tell you what, since you're doing it that way, I'm going to make the writ date actually the 8th, so that if you have to sell or do odd jobs, that gets you through that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we'll do it that way. All right, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
Here. Got cut off.
Oh, there was seal. They need it seal. Got it. Same thing. Child Farms versus Amanda Ridley. Amanda Ridley, they are not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Rent to retain is $749.31. Court costs are $192 for a total of $941.31.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Child Farms versus Shannon Rousseau. Shannon Rousseau, they are not checked in. You may proceed.
Your Honor, for this case, Ms. Russo did drop off payment. However, it hasn't cleared yet as of yesterday. So we are asking for a 1-week adjournment to allow that to clear, and then we'll submit a dismissal.
May 29, 2026, 1 p.m.
Thank you.
That's that. Then Whitaker Oaks versus Peyton Johnson. Patty, take care.
Thank you. You too.
Have a great week.